Hello everyone and welcome back. Glad you could join me. Today we're going to discuss common mistakes that we make with our St. Augustine grass and how to avoid them. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and clicking the like button. I always appreciate that. Alright, the first one on our list is mowing too short. St. Augustine is considered an ornamental grass, which means it doesn't like to be walked on, played on, or driven on. We stand back, admire it, and that's about it. The grass blades need to be kept long for photosynthesis. Remember that in 9th grade biology? The longer and thicker the grass blades, the better the photosynthesis. St. Augustine grass has these runners. They're called stolons, and they're like vines. They just keep growing. About every inch or so, it'll create what's called a node. And these nodes will push down roots and then grow a crown, which is this white part. And then the grass blades grow out of the crowns. If the grass is cut too short and cut into the crowns, it can damage the grass. Here's my push mower, and I have the deck all the way up to about 4 inches high. I put it there and just leave it. Same thing on my riding mower. The deck is all the way up to 4 inches and I just leave it there. So remember to cut your St. Augustine grass as high as your mower will go. Healthy grass is going to need to be mowed about every 3 days during the summer. And remember to keep your mower blade sharp. How often you sharpen your blade really depends on how often you cut your grass and how big your yard is. But the point is to keep your blade sharp. A dull blade will tear the grass, leaving it open to stress and disease. We want a clean cut, and how we do that is with a good sharp blade. Next is improper fertilizing. Improper fertilizing can cause all kinds of problems. Over-fertilizing can cause excessive growth and stress, while under-fertilizing can cause disease and a nutrient-deficient lawn. We want to use the right fertilizer in the right amounts for our lawns. I made a video about this and you can find it right up here in the upper right-hand corner. It goes into a lot of detail about this. It's important to have our soil tested at the beginning of the season before we put anything on it. This is going to give us the most accurate NPK results, which is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. According to my test results, I need a fertilizer that's higher in nitrogen, low in phosphorus, and higher in potassium. So that's why I use a 1608. The first number is nitrogen, the second number is phosphorus, and the third number is potassium. We allow the test results to determine the course of action we take and what NPK of the fertilizer we use. During the growing season, which is the hot summer months for our St. Augustine, we'll want to put down a half to 3/4 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. I'll leave a link below to a great fertilizer calculator. It takes away all the guesswork and it's super simple to use. I like to fertilize about every 45 days. St. Augustine is an alpha type of grass and it needs a lot of NPK to grow green and healthy. And the last one on our list is incorrect watering practices. This is a big one. I made another video about this and I'll leave it in the upper right hand corner. Overwatering can cause root rot and simply wasting water and money, while underwatering can cause dry, brittle grass that's dehydrated and unhealthy. We want to put down about a half an inch of water 3 times per week during the hot summer months. This is when our grass really takes off. This is what's called watering longer and infrequently. I have my irrigation system set up to water Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can do this or have it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever works best for you. The point is to water half an inch, then skip a day, then water, skip, and then repeat. We want to allow the water to really soak in well, and then the soil to dry out just a little bit before we water again. This way the roots get a good soaking without sitting in 2 inches of water and getting root rot. Remember, the amount of time we water is only part of it. More importantly, we want to know how much water we're putting down with each application. Make sure you check out the watering video. Lots of good stuff over there. So avoid these common mistakes and you're going to be well on your way to having a great and healthy lawn all season.